Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. Hopefully, you just watched the introduction to division video, and I bet you're excited to learn about dividing. Who knew? You would already know how to multiply. Now you're jumping into division. So let's get started. I'm going to just go over some of the things that were on the video, and then you'll have an opportunity to practice. So let's get going with it. Let's say, have you ever, now dividing is something that you're already doing, and maybe you just hadn't thought about it that way. Have you ever shared with somebody? If you have objects of some sort and you want to share them equally between friends, you're dividing. Here's an example. David has 9 strawberries. He wants to share them equally between himself, his mom, and his dad. How many strawberries will each of them get? Well, you can set it up and you can, kind of sort them out individually where you're going to take your strawberries and say, okay, well, that's David, that's mom, that's dad. So everybody gets one. Let's give everybody another one. And it looks like everybody can have one more. So David had 9 strawberries to start with, shared them between 3 people. We'll say this one's David, this is his mom, this is his dad. So how many strawberries do each of them get? They each get 3, right? So that's division. Your division equation for that would be 9 divided by 3 equals 3. So we took 9 and shared it into 3 groups, and we have 3 in each group. Let's look at another example. This one, Joel has 15 goldfish. He has 5 fish tanks, and he wants to put the same number of goldfish in each tank. How many fish will go in each tank? Well, if we start putting one at a time, like that, let's see, I'm kind of throwing these 4 fish in here quick, huh? Looks like they can all get 2 for sure. Oh, they're going to get an extra one. Here we go. So this is division. This is all there is to it. Don't let people scare you and make you think you can't do this. You totally do this. You already know how to do this, okay? So we had 15 goldfish. We put them in 5 tanks. How many go in each tank? You know, you got it. 3. There are 3 fish in each tank. So my division equation would be 15 divided by 5 equals 3. We took 15, divided it into 5 groups, found out we had 3 in each group. For the next thing we're going to do, I need for you to get your math book, okay? Get your Ready Math instruction book. This is the teacher's version. Mine says teacher resource book. I think yours just says student right here. But you want the one that is red like this on the front. So if you need to pause this for a minute and go grab your book, we're going to start on page 30. We are going to use this book to kind of supplement what I'm already doing in math. So don't worry, we're not going to do every page in this book, and sometimes we won't even go in order, but we're going to use it and get some practice in with it, okay? All right, once you've got your book, hit play again. All right, again, I'm on page 30, and this is just understanding the meaning of division. We're thinking, what is going on when we divide? When you divide, you're separating the number of items into equal size groups. So if you've got 6 socks and you divide them into 3 groups, you've got 2 socks in each group. So there's 1, 2, 3. So 6 socks in all, 3 groups, you've got 2 in a group. So we can use division to find the number in each group, which is what we did right here, okay? So for this example, we have cookies, and they have 8 cookies. Okay, Jake has 8 cookies and 2 plates. There are 8 cookies in all, and there are 2 groups. My plates are my groups. If he puts the same number of cookies on each plate, that is 8 divided into 2 groups. 8 divided by 2. And as you can see here, that means you get 4 cookies on each plate. So my division equation is 8 divided by 2 equals 4. And here they want us to circle the division equation, which we can do. We can circle this and That's our division equation. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. All right, so you move into the next page. All right. We can also use division to find the number of groups. In this example, Missy has 15 balloons, and she wants to tie the balloons in groups of 3. So let's say she wants to give everybody 3 balloons. So she starts putting them in groups of 3, okay? And now when she does that, she figures out that there are 5 groups. So she took 15 and she just started tying them together. 1, 2, 3, and she tied them. And then 1, 2, 3, she tied them together, and so on. And she ended up with 5 groups. So here, 15 divided by 3 tells me how many groups I can have. Remember in our last example, we were finding out how many cookies were in each group, right? This time, we're starting off with the total, and we're going to put 3 in a group, and we want to find out how many groups we can make. So we can answer a couple different kinds of questions with division, okay? Here, they show you this 15 divided by 3 on a number line, okay? There are 15 balloons in all. Begin at 15 on the number line, which should be right here, okay? And there are 3 balloons in each group. So you're subtracting 3. You're counting back 3 each time. So you would count back 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Think of the video we watched to start with. They were putting dots on the number line, and then they drew the hops in. So then you end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or if you draw it out like this, you can see it really easily. You could put your 3's together, and you've got your 15 divided by 3 equals 5. And here's your equation for that. Now this part is really, 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 really important, okay? Did you notice that a division equation always starts with the total amount? Look at this. 15 divided by 3. Your division equations always have that total, that big number comes out in front because that's the number you're dividing out or sharing. So a division, you'll start with the total, and you're either going to divide it out to find how many groups, or you're going to divide it out to find how many are in a group. Multiplication is kind of the opposite. Multiplication, you're multiplying the number of groups times how many are in a group to find the total. And we'll talk about that later. I feel a fact family coming on. So reflect in your own words. Use your own words to explain how drawing a picture can help you solve a division problem. Well, just as an example, I can draw a picture that shows the total number of objects. So if I've got 12 objects, I can draw 12 circles. Then I can draw circles and share them equally to find out how many are in a group, like my fish tank example kind of. Or I can make equal groups to find the number of groups, like the balloon example at the top of this page. So what you're going to do next is practice. This will be the end of the video, and you can go down to our practice for today. I've got an iReady practice for you set up. It's a video. It's kind of an interactive video practice. And then one Khan Academy video to watch and practice. And that's just part of your practice. You don't have any additional homework tonight because you guys beat me at the Stump Miss Savage game on our Zoom call last week. So I hope that you're excited about learning division. And we will practice with this some more on Wednesday. See you later.